Welcome and good morning to another edition of the Friday Morning Commute. This is your host, Rovin Doug, adjusting the camera angle because it is off. I hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. Mine's doing good. I am enjoying the nice spring, almost summer-like weather that we have. The last couple of days were slightly cooler, more spring-like. Thank you, Simone21, for joining us this morning for the Friday Morning Commute. Let's go ahead and get started and jump right on into what our local bringer of salt is bringing us in the Destiny community this week. So Xur, this is year 2, week 35, and he has for us the Twilight Garrison chess piece for Titans. He's got the Acleophage symbiote. Let me say it correctly. For Hunters, we have the Stag helmet. For Warlocks, for everyone, we have some super good advice. And I mean the machine gun, not the actual advice. Though the machine gun probably does have some good advice on it. And then we have, for everyone else who needs a Year 1 exotic, the Legacy exotic helmet engram. Now remember that these Legacy engrams are only for Year 1's exotics, weighted towards the ones that you currently do not own. So if you're missing a helmet from Year 1, go ahead and pick it up. Otherwise, I do suggest running Vault of Glass, Crota's End, and Prison of Elders, the level 32 through 35. And with that being said, we'll go over to talking about kind of things that's been going on in Destiny this week and things personally. Some really fun stuff's been going on, and I'm really excited about it. We have This Week at Bungie, which is Bungie's weekly update. Changed from Bungie's weekly update to This Week at Bungie. It's essentially the same thing, but I kind of understand-ish where they're coming from. So the update is really nice. Hey LA, thanks for joining us this morning. So where was I? Oh yes, I was in the This Week at Bungie. That's right. So we had a Twitch reveal of some of the art looking back at the creation process for art for Destiny. Now, I will give you a disclaimer if you go try to watch this on their reveal. Yeah, there's no stream delay, LA. It's real time. Unless, of course, you're watching this on YouTube, then there's quite a bit of delay. Anyways. So, if you go to Bungie's Twitch channel and watch the replay from Wednesday's stream, you'll see them talking about art and art creation. And, disclaimer, sometimes the art created is not meant to go in. It's just concept art. What could this look like? What if we were to throw this element into the game? Fun, interesting stuff like that. So, I'm going to go back and rewatch it. I wasn't able to watch it the first time. I had other things going on. But that's kind of my hope, to see it and watch it. It looks to be a lot of fun. Art process in video games is something that is has ever-increasing importance to a consumer versus a connoisseur. So, you notice when a game has not had a good amount of energy poured into the art of a video game, and sometimes your perception of that video game suffers because of it. So, I think one of the things Bungie has done well is to balance art with gameplay with story. Now, not to say that there aren't times when they've just completely messed up, but we all mess up from time to time. They're doing the best that they can, and I'm excited to see where we go for the rest of Year 2 and on into Year 3. With that being said, let's go ahead and do some tangents. This week's Challenge of Elders, I believe, looks for melee kills above all. So, I'm winging this. I didn't plan this portion of the show. That's why there's tangents. So I can be off the walls. So, in any case, the Challenge of Elders, you have the Cabal with the Scion Flares. You gotta take out the Scion Flares to take the shield. You've got I want to say a taken Minotaur or Hydra, and then a taken Fallen Captain. We have to defuse taken bombs, it looks like. It's pretty interesting mechanics this week. I'm really nice. Pink. It's pink. The color correction on the camera sometimes isn't the best. Plus, I'm having to use my front facing on the... Let's see, I wonder if I did that. No, if I did that. See? Pink. Pink. A little bit better. It's the light coming in, which I really can't do much about. Anyways. I was going somewhere, and then my tangents lost me. Oh. It's cool, LA. I blame my camera. I don't blame you. In any case, I want to say Challenge of Elders is one thing that I would have liked to seen Prison of Elders be more like in Year 1. I think Year 1, Prison of Elders, you came in, you had the rotating effect, you had some mechanics, but the mechanics always stayed the same. Well, in a sense. So this is a nice refresher to see what could be done to have a PvE arena that doesn't require a full fire team of 6 to complete. You could run this by yourself, albeit you have to be kind of crazy in order to do so. You can run this with the fire team, which is the most ideal. But all in all, it's a way for you to have a weekly PvE challenge that is separate from raids, separate from trials, separate from Crucible, and is explicitly PvE. You don't have to worry about going and another player sniping you because they've just got that one better roll on their longbow, 1,000-yard stare, or the raid sniper. You know. All things being said, Destiny is moving in the right direction. I'm excited to see where we go this fall. I haven't heard anything. I don't know if the community as large has heard anything either. Sorry. Yawns. Thanks for joining, LA. Hope you have a wonderful day. So, all in all, it's going to be fun times. At least for the next several weeks. It's already kind of feeling stale. I hate to admit it. But thankfully, I still have things to do. So even as a casual player, there's still activities you can do in order to get some more enjoyment. But it does feel less grindy in a sense. So I'll give you an example. I had 2 packages. Oh man, I just can't stop yawning. I had 2 packages from the gunsmith this week. They were both rocket launchers, the JLB 42 and 47. I kept the 42 because I like the perks on it better, and got rid of the 47. Well, I had, from me being on the PS4, I was part of the friend thing, and so I took my 280 JLB 47 and infused it directly into my sword. Now I've got a 280 Void sword, legendary Void sword, that I wouldn't have had to grind, because best case scenario, I would have gotten only 40 points of light. I could have easily gone from 200 to 220, 230, and that would have been common. So getting to that higher light is now much easier, much more enjoyable. I'm very excited about that. And it allows you to get up to the light level needed for the end-level activities to get, the best gear without having to have the best gear. Now, that being said, getting there faster is going to make it so everyone is more eager to have new content. So it's a double-edged sword. And one thing this community has shown is that it will eat content as a side of breakfast. Not even for breakfast, as a side of breakfast. It's like the side of rolls you put on the table before breakfast that are gone before you eat breakfast, and you still eat all of breakfast. That roll side is the content for Destiny, and we're still expecting breakfast. So, especially for the more grindy individuals in the community, Bungie is doing the best they can. I know they are. That's one thing that has always been apparent, is they're trying. Now, sometimes what they try doesn't always pan out. Let's see, that should make it a little bit better. There we go. There's no way I can get that glare off, unfortunately. I'm trying, guys. But it's difficult to produce quality content at the rate that this community eats it, and for there to be few bugs, few errors, and a majority of replayability. So, in theory, in fall, we're getting another large content update. My hope and dream is that this content update will be at least the size of the Taken King. If not, then at least the size of House of Wolves and the Dark Below. And if, by some miracle, it's as big as all three combined, we may have enough content to last until Destiny 2. Now, on that topic, all that we know so far is Destiny 2 will be in spring of 2017. I don't believe we have a date yet. I'm excited to see where the story goes for Destiny 2, and more than likely, it will be confirmed that we're only going to have it on current generation consoles. The last gen consoles will no longer be supported, and there will be a lot of, hopefully, architecture changes that allow for better thingamabobs with the singly-doos. Better vault space, that sort of stuff. Jay's not here yet? Say what? Anyways, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. It's the end of my commute. So here we go. We have the Twilight Garrison for Titans. We have the Acleophage Symbiote for Hunters. The Stag for Warlocks. Super good advice for everyone. Not the advice, but the machine gun. And then the Legacy Exotic Helmet Engram for anyone looking for a Year 1 helm. Hope you guys have had a wonderful day. Hope to see you all later. Catch me again on Periscope. Same day, about the same time-ish. Look for Roven Doug as always. Or follow me on Periscope to see whenever I go live. You can also follow me on Twitter. Twitter.com/RovenDoug. That will allow you to see whenever I go live on Periscope. But also see if I'm, going to stream on Twitch or anything like that. And then you can find me on Twitch under the same name, Roven Doug. And then if you're looking on YouTube, you could search for Roven Doug and see whenever I post this to YouTube. So I'm out there. Please feel free to network, check out the content that I've created, and give me some feedback. I'm always looking to improve within my means. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks again for stopping by. And I will see you Starside Guardians. Bye.